Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 26 on my favorite power trio month here in July. 31 days of July, and I've picked out my top favorites power trios, right? So these are three guys who make a big noise, all right? They got the power in their music. There's lots of trios. There have been lots of trios in rock and roll. Not all of them really I'd call power trios. Some are kind of borderline, but some definitely, man, put the oomph in their music. That's kind of like the ones I'm going for here. Many of you are like, Pete, I don't know if I could think of even half that number. It's like if you really start to think about it, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So here on day number 26, I'm going to take a look at a band that was formed, released their first album in 2013. It is the trio of Billy Sheehan, Mike Portnoy, and of course, Richie Kotzen on guitars and vocals. Talking about the Winery Dogs. I can't seem to find my CDs. I have both of them. I just... they're not in the W section where they're supposed to be, which means that they're floating around somewhere else. And Pete's getting to the point where he needs to kind of re-inventory everything because of late I'm having a hard time finding some things, and I haven't done like a whole cleanup in a while. So like a lot of things that I've either gotten or reviewed over the last 2 years are just kind of floating around in spots, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, I need to dedicate like a full day to that, maybe two. So, but anyway, back to the Winery Dogs. So yeah, this is their first album right here. They also have a second album, which is called Hot Streak. Winery Dogs self-titled debut came out in 2013. Hot Streak came out in 2015. They did a Dog Years EP in 2017. That's the last we've heard of them till now, although in speaking with Mike Portnoy, he has said that they did, when was this? Late last year, they did a whole bunch of recording sessions and writing sessions together, so we probably should expect a new Winery Dogs CD sometime, I don't know, maybe later this year or early next year, I would think, which will be a good thing. And, as far as the music of this band goes, very much groove-laden, heavy rock, blues rock, that sort of thing. Some of their music kind of borders on like maybe late 90s alternative rock, but for the most part it's just really good 70s and 80s inspired bluesy hard rock songs. You've got the really kind of soulful voice of Kotzen, his great guitar work, and the huge bottom end from Billy Sheehan's bass, and then Mike Portnoy's intricate drum skills, right? So there's always this kind of, like, when you got Mike Portnoy involved, there's always going to be this slight prog influence to the music, but more than anything else, I always get when I listen to these guys, it's kind of like mixed, like kind of Soundgarden, because of course Kotzen's got that kind of Cornell thing to his voice. Soundgarden meets Cream with a little Led Zeppelin thrown in, right? Maybe you can toss in some heavier Guns N' Roses, that sort of thing. And it's all quality. I mean, Kotzen's got a great voice. He's an amazing guitar player who can do all sorts of different styles. We've heard him do heavy rock and metal and funk and soul and blues. I mean, the guy can do shred, right? He can do the shred thing as well. But, the first album, I don't know, it's hard to say. I like both albums pretty much equally. Both have a fair amount of tracks. Desire, Elevate, I'm No Angel, You Save Me, One More Time, Damage. I mean, lots of great songs on that first album. Second album is quite strong as well. They're pretty much equal to me as far as quality, and just a great band. And they seem to really gel together. It's just kind of interesting how initially that trio was supposed to include John Sykes and not Richie Kotzen, but John, they couldn't get going with him, so they looked elsewhere. And I think it was Eddie Trunk who actually pushed Portnoy and Sheehan onto Kotzen and said, you really should give Richie a call, and then they've made a go of it. But, it's not, like I said, not very prolific. They've been around not quite 10 years now. We've got the 2 albums, a couple tours. So, but, all 3 of those guys are so busy doing other things, so it's not surprising that we don't get lots from them. But a really good power trio. They're a perfect example of a classic power trio. Guitar, bass, and drums. Guitarist sings. boom, there you go, right? Sometimes you get the bass player that sings in these situations. Occasionally you do get the drummer that sings, right? But in this case, and all three are such distinct personalities, and they work really well together. It's just a shame we haven't gotten a little more from them, but you can understand why, given it's those three. So there you have it. Let us know what you think of Winery Dogs down in the comments below, as well as your pick number 26 for today. Tune in tomorrow, number 25, coming right at you. So stay tuned for that. And visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube here all together all the damn time. What do we got coming up? We got lots of new album reviews today. So stay tuned for that. Should be about every half hour here. Recorded a whole bunch of them, so they'll just be firing away at you all day today. So please do investigate the new album reviews and support some of our artists, because they need you. They need you, and hopefully you'll find a new album to love. That's kind of the point of doing the whole thing. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. We also have the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page, where you got all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff for sale. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning with another one. Till then, be good. Bye-bye.